everyone, it's your girl Gabby, aka NoWaySheCodes, and today I'm with my friend David, aka InDaviduall. Follow him on Instagram, he makes amazing artwork. And today we are talking about black characters that we know and love that we consider pretty iconic.
Yep.
Okay,
that's it.
So we're gonna get started, and we're probably gonna fight a lot, but y'all are gonna enjoy this. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, character number one is Canary. We are both major anime fans, and HunterXHunter is definitely one of the best animes I've ever seen in my life. So when Canary was first introduced, how did that make you feel?
I was glad. I mean, you don't see a lot of black people in anime in general.
Yeah.
So like to finally see some anime, like some representation, I think that was pretty good. I think that was pretty cool. It made me like the show a lot more. It was really a good show, but the fact that we saw people that looked like us in the show kind of definitely gave some more points.
I feel that.
And I think that kind of added to the culture of anime. Because that's what made black people like, okay, I'm with it.
Okay, but then also like, how do you feel they represented her as a black girl? Do you think like her features were there, her hair was there? Because I think they did a really good job.
Absolutely. That was the first time I saw someone like that who didn't look like a mammy character. Right? Like with the big lips and like the super darkened like features and stuff like that. I feel like they actually represented her fairly well.
Okay.
She actually looked like a little black girl.
Okay, yes,
right?
agreed. I agree.
So that aspect I like. There are other things to me that are kind of problematic.
Like?
She was essentially a slave.
Okay, no. Yeah, okay, yes, she was essentially a slave, but she wasn't the only one.
She wasn't the only one.
And there were others who were not black. She was the only black one there, I think, for the most part, that were like...
That's fine, but to me, just pairing the time when we finally got some representation and she's a servant, it's like, I love her, right?
Okay.
But it's like,
I can see where we're going with this. I'm playing devil's advocate, but I can see. It's just like she's not the only one. And I think what makes her iconic is she's not the only one. She was only an apprentice at that time when she's first introduced, and she's badass. Okay? Gohan had no chance.
I mean, that's great, but that's just saying she was the best slave in the house. It's not a lie.
There's no winning here.
It's not a lie.
No, she's not a slave. She was a, what technically were they?
They were butlers.
Butlers.
But they were essentially servants to freaking white people.
This whole big family. Who were crazy. Who were a bit insane.
Who were literally murderers. Went around, I mean, come on. Great show.
Okay.
But the circumstances.
Alright. Fine. So then, besides her skill, what else do you feel like made her iconic?
The one thing I loved about making her not only a black girl, who's also versatile and like all the things she can do, she's very accomplished, but they still managed to make her soft.
Yes,
right? Like it made her more well-rounded as a character. So then like you also see different aspects of her. So you see that she's driven, you see that she's like very determined and like she knows exactly what she wants and what she has to do, but at the same time she's not rough, right? Like usually a lot of depictions of black people in general is that they have to be very rough or like coarse or like, yeah, just rough around the edges. And I've never liked that because there's more aspects to people. Whereas like, even though they didn't dive too much into her actual character, but we still got a pretty good idea of who she is.
I like that. Okay, so how did you feel that moment she got shot in the head? Because I thought she was dead. And I was like, yo, what? I mean, she just got here and she's gone. But she was dead, but still.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, strangely enough, I thought she was gonna be alright. Is that bad?
You just knew that she was gonna make it? Like,
I don't know.
She got shot in the head. And I mean, at the time, like, it was like a rubber bullet, or it wasn't a real bullet, but you don't know that. So I lose at the camera, like, what the?
Okay, so then what did she die for?
She didn't die.
I'm saying why did she get hit? Like, why did she get shot?
Well, she got shot in the head because at that point is when she softened up against Gon and was like, protect Master Killua, and his mom wasn't having that. His mom was like, shut up, shut it down.
Right, but to me, if she was going to die, she died for at least a noble cause. Like, she died for something that she loved, right?
Oh, she loved him. You know what? Actually, we're going to transition to the next part. So with every character, we're going to talk about their love interest because it is February.
Yes.
So this is something we've been debating about for a little minute now. I feel like Canary's love interest, and if she was to be like, today I'm going to choose a man that's going to be my man, it's going to be Killua.
I don't like that for her at all.
Why?
Because it's one-sided.
How? You don't know that. You don't know
Where,
that.
if you can present me evidence from the show that Killua shared those same feelings, then it's a little, I'll admit it, right? I'll take it. However, to me, it's just a black girl pining over a white boy. That's all it is to me.
I feel like something we always tend to forget with these anime is these are still children.
And?
Huh?
And?
They're children. Now little boys don't mature as fastly as little girls.
That's not true. Where's the evidence for this?
We're not doing this. That's not why we came for this video.
But that's you just making it. Okay. Alright. Okay, go ahead.
We didn't come here for that.
I'm listening.
Thank you. So therefore, Killua isn't even thinking about girls.
He thought a lot about his sister.
Yeah, as his sister. I'm
that shows that
he's not thinking about the romantic aspects and girls and girlfriends and blah blah blah. Not neither of them.
Killua could have been gay for all we know. Think about how attached he was to Gohan. He could have been gay. That's possible.
Okay, so either way, let's say.
I'm just saying.
Moving back. You see what I'm talking about? Okay, so let's say once again. Let's say Killua did show interest in Canary. Would you be with it? Would you be with their relationship?
It depends on how you treat her.
Let's say.
Dude.
Let's say the way you just said they've shown in the show that Killua is capable of love with his sister, even with Gon. If he had the same loyalty that he had for Gon with Canary, you'd be okay with it. You feel like he'd be a good match for her.
If. That's a lot of ifs. That's a lot of variables.
Okay, but yes.
It's conditional, but yeah.
Okay. So you're okay with him being with an assassin?
Am I?
I just asked you that.
Why should I be okay with her being with an assassin?
You just said you were okay with it.
It's conditional though.
On what? He's still an assassin. Yes, he may not want to be joining the family business, but that man has skill.
Is he gonna kill for her? That's my thing.
Absolutely. Now, if we're talking about how loyal he is to Gon and his sister, if he has that same loyalty to Canary, are you serious?
In that very slim scenario, I'm with it. Yes, I'm with it.
Okay.